Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again. As always, I am Titus Creed from Project Phoenix Productions, and we are back today with even more Sonic 3D Blast Director's Cut. A good fan favourite game from my past with the nice little twist of it, of the Director's Cut mod slash hack, whichever way you want to look at it. So yeah, we're going to be blasting through. We're doing some Rusty Ruins today. I'm looking forward to it. We obviously want to go for our 50 rings to get Knuckles slash Tails ready to go. To get our emerald for the zone. Obviously, the earlier, the better. Do I want to use this to go down here? I think I do. Especially when it means I can do that. Uh-oh. Right, okay, well, we can't go that way with it. Let us go get some rings. If I remember rightly, you have to come round the actual level and go back to access the special stage on this one. Which might be right. Oh, rude. So yeah, we're just going to be doing that today. Did I... nearly... But yeah, no, so I've obviously grown up about a lot with this. Yeah, we do have to come back. Oh, there's just Tails just like right there. But we're probably going to need to come back at this point because we are going to need some rings. But yeah, I don't know what it is about this. I'm sure everybody has had that one game that they played which they went back to as a kid, you know, always just... I'll go back for that guy in a minute. I just want to break free. There he is. But as you just saw, that was something else that was available in the Director's Cut. Is now when you get hit, you only lose one Flicky. And it shows you on the side of the screen where the actual Flicky is. So like it's just bouncing, so they know. You can see that you've lost one, and you can just vaguely see where it is. I can't remember which one of these has the... I think it's one of these doors, actually. Not that one. I know one of them's got a secret path in it. I just can't remember where it is. Oh, it's this one. It was just that path to the start. Okay. But we got enough rings, so let's go find Tails. We can show you the other special stage that way. Bada bing. Which is just a backdrop change. So it's all... So, like, we're above, like, Mobius or wherever you want to call it. I'm not actually sure, like, if there was a specific place. I mean, we obviously assume that the Knuckles stuff is in Lava Reef, because that's generally where all the emeralds are. But I'm not sure if they ever, like, really declared, like, where this was. I presume it's just, the idea is Tails just takes the tornado and drops you off on, like, a special stage or whatever. But, I don't know. It's fun. It doesn't mess with my eyes that much. Very much used to, though. It very much felt like a very hypnotic kind of trek sometimes. And some of these jumps really can throw your eyes off. Because they're like, oh, will I jump over that mine or not? So, it's all good. 2 down, 5 to go. But we're done for this stage. So, we can get some rings... There we go, and continue our journey. Woo. It does, however, mean that everything is re-locked off again, though, because like the entire level resets. So we've got to take this for a journey and clear our path. There we go. Now it's... We're getting to the part where the game has been really easy on us. It's given us the... Oh, yeah, right, this guy. I completely forgot that he was in this. He's a badnik you don't really see on this level in the base version. Ooh, a fire shield. Don't mind if I do. So, yeah, that's the other thing. We have a fire shield. It's the only one of the element shields that's available in it. It doesn't have a homing attack. Literally, its only purpose is to give you... like not be able to get hit by fire. That's literally it. Do you see it though? No. But I do, however, need to go back up here. And where's the spinny thing? There it is. But yeah, again, like, this was one of my ones that I went to go and rent for a lot. Like, when it came out, was a big fan of how the actual logo was transmitted into 3D for the actual game itself, and then that logo went on to Sonic the comic as its main logo going forward, like in the top left hand of the thing, to say like, this is a Sonic comic. Whee! So that's always fun. It's just small little details like that, and the fact that they actually got to be able to use I presume it was the official logo as well. So it's always cool when small stuff like that is available. We don't really care for a shield, but I guess if I lose this one, that'll be fine. Let's just zoom our way through. Pick up this guy. Let's go get our shield. But yeah, I don't know what the best way to talk about it is. Like, I like this game a lot. It's very much one of the ones I like to... God damn it. It's very much like one of the games I like to go back to every year or so. I'm sure everybody has their particular ones. As anybody who knows me in like the Sonic fandom can tell you, like when it comes to the Sonic games, I have a very strange eclectic taste when it comes to them. Like, I will generally like the ones that a lot of other people don't. I like Sonic Forces before it became, you know, just generally liked. I like this. It's not a dislike of the adventure games, but it's like they have, like, I played them when they came out, but I don't know. I just didn't like the way that they came across in certain gameplay styles. Like, I think they've definitely got a bit of a nostalgia fix for people who like them and grew up with them, because to some people they are, you know, they're somebody's first Sonic game, and that's fine. You know, that's going to be a game, but everybody's going to have their first Sonic game. My first Sonic game was Sonic, 1 on the Mega Drive. I dodged the 8-bit ones. I've never, to this day, I have still never played an 8-bit Sonic game. I think this is a path. We don't need Nux. That's fine. Yeah, to this day, I've still never played an 8-bit Sonic game. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. It's just, I've never grown up with them, so I've never gone and played it. I tell a lie, I've played Labyrinth. Just to see the commotion about Labyrinth, and if it was as bad as people really made out it was, and it's pretty bad. But yeah, so I've played Labyrinth. I haven't played any of the others. I think I've had a passing way at Sonic 2, and then never beaten the Ant Lion boss. So there's something for the line of haters, if you want to hate something about my Sonic play prowess. I've never beaten that Ant Lion boss, so not my greatest crowning achievement, mind, but yeah. But again, I've just never felt the inclination to play them, even though, like, I have a full Sonic Adventure DX unlock file that has like all of those available. I can't remember if I want to. Oh, right, Fire Shield. May as well. Yeah, so I can't remember if if they're worth playing or anything else. I know that Triple Trouble has had a fan remake, and I know someone has gone and made this Sonic 3D and 2D. Wasn't quite as much of a fan of that, but I never really finished it, so it might be something to go back and have another crack at some point. So who knows? We might come back and play Sonic 3D and 2D down the line. Like, I know. I think where I got lost was like Rusty Ruin on it, because it felt like the pathways were a bit obtuse. But you know, maybe I'm just blind, which is true. I do wear glasses. I can be construed as a blind person. I think this is that could be broken as well, if I remember rightly. I think there's a badnik down there, but oh no, no badnik down there. There we go. Let's go. But yeah, so I don't know. I think one of the ones that we will try will be Triple Trouble at some point. Mostly because, you know, Sonic Chaos, because I've heard that the fan game remake is pretty good. Generally, I judge a lot of my fan game stuff off of good old Lewis, Sonic Yoda, Sega Driven, who long-term fans of the channel will know. We've done some stuff with Lewis previously. Lewis has been here on the channel, and we go and do a lot of the... we help out during Sage and bits and pieces where it's needed. But goodness, if we're going to get back into that, we really do need to get a more powerful machine these days. Where's the exit door? Where is the exit? That's where we start. But yeah, no. So I put a lot of my times when it comes to the actual fan games, I do base a lot of what a lot of faith in what Lewis says, and maybe it's over here. It is. And he's a very good judge of what does make a good Sonic game, in my opinion, especially for like the classic stuff and the way the levels are built. So I do put a lot of faith in what Sonic Yoda does say when it comes to a fan game. And I can't really turn around and say that, you know, because a lot of what he said is he's played. And I go by his playlist of like complete fan games, and even when I turned around and asked him for advice on like what we should play on the... Ah, damn. I was trying to get the infinite strat going, but it didn't work. It did not work. And then my depth perception was skewed. There is a way that you can infinite this, but I feel like that might have been changed in Director's Cut. Because there was a way in the original you could just bounce off Robotnik and just... Oh, give me my ring! And just land back on the hand and get the infinite hit in again. But these are some of the bosses I'd like to properly see again in the future. Like, I feel like they could be done a little bit more justice with today's technology. But especially with the way that like Encore has done like the 3D arena fights. But yeah, that was Rusty Ruin. We are moving on to Spring Stadium. Not one of my most favourite levels, but you know, it's still a lot of fun. It's just a bit more troublesome to get the emerald on this one, if I remember, because there's a lot more troubles and traps that come along this way. But yeah, join us for the continuing adventure of Sonic 3D Blast Flickies Island Director's Cut. And as always, I've been TypeScript from Project Phoenix Productions. And until the next time we see each other, take care, stay safe, play more games.